everybody, welcome back. So I'm currently sitting in front of my local Goodwill. I was planning on going to a different, thrift store, but when I got there, I realized they closed at 4, and I was kind of bummed because I didn't realize that until I got there. So since I was already dressed, since I was, in the mood of thrifting, I was like, well, let me go somewhere else. I was in between Salvation Army and Goodwill, and I was like, let me just come to Goodwill because I always have good luck here at the Goodwill. And so I'm here. I went and picked up a coffee because I have been craving one, and I had a free coupon, so I got my drink for free today. So that's even better. I'm really into the pumpkin vanilla mocha frappe. It is so good. It's from a local coffee shop here in my hometown. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't really have anything in particular that I'm looking for. So yeah, we're just gonna come chill, just and see what we find. So let's go on in. As you can see, we're doing things a little bit different today. With fall here and winter soon arriving, I decided to head over to the dresses first to see if I could find any long sleeve dresses. I wasn't really trying to focus on, short sleeve and tanks. However, I kept finding florals that I loved. I don't know why, but when I was showing you this one, I noticed it had a huge hole in the back. And I was like, I really don't need it. I have a lot of things that I'm trying to alter at the moment. So I decided to put her back, and I was about to step away when I noticed this unique pattern from the side of my eye. I was like, what is this? And it was a really cute satin two-piece item. I was very unsure if it was pajamas or something you could use to go out. However, it was a small or extra small. It was really tiny, so I decided to put her back. But I did want to show you because I thought it was unique and totally different. And after I finally got it back on the hanger, I continued on to see I could find anything else. And then again, I came upon another floor dress, which I thought was adorable, and I had to show you. It reminded me a lot of the Bridgerton era back in summer and spring that everybody was wearing, like for tea parties. Super cute, but it was too short for my liking, and I knew I would definitely not wear this even with summer and spring. But yeah, for some reason during this thrift trip, every single time I turned off my camera, I would find something. And this is something kind of what I was looking for. Long sleeve, something I could use for fall with some boots. Very cute. I love the pattern on this, the white leopard. Super cute. My size, something I don't tend to find very often. And yeah, I did try it on. However, for some reason, somebody removed the buttons and the strap to tie the dress around you. So I really didn't want to fix another item, and I decided to leave her behind as well. From the patterns, we moved on to solid colors like the blacks and blues and whites. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in the blacks this time and headed over to the blues. They have everything nicely organized. Again, I didn't really find anything until the end on here, and this pic right here, I was actually a little frustrated because I wasn't finding anything. And the moment I turned off the camera, I found the cutest thing that I cannot wait to show you. But from there, we moved on to the whites, and I found this really pretty dress right here. The buttons, of course, caught my attention. However, it was a Shein, and I'm trying to stick away from Shein just because they tend to have all the fast fashion, and I'm trying to be picky as well about the materials that I'm picking up. I want items that I know I'm going to be using a lot and over, those basics that you can wear with everything. One thing I did notice though when I was looking through the whites is there was a lot of lace, and then this white dress popped out at me. It was the design and the shape of the dress that caught my attention. Also, it was brand new with tags still. It reminded me a lot of those dresses that they tend to use for ballroom dancing. I thought it was adorable. I did try it on because it was my size. However, because of the way the shape and everything, I wasn't liking it, so she did stay behind. From the dresses, I headed over to the long sleeve shirts and the sweaters. I really didn't find anything in the blacks. I did see one blazer that caught my attention, but it kind of reminded me of one that I already had, so I decided to put her back. And they did have a little mixture of everything, so I was just looking through everything to make sure I didn't miss anything. When I came upon this Zara shirt, I thought it was beautiful. It was so cute, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to try this on. I have never in my life worn something so itchy. The moment I put it on, I had to yank it off because it was just so itchy. Not a fan of that shirt, letting you know. So after this, I decided to head to the jeans. My oldest daughter is on the taller size, so I love looking for jeans. The best jeans, tall girl friendly, that I have found for her have been when I'm thrifting. So I'm always double checking just to make sure I don't miss anything. However, the pants were just hitting this day. So we moved on. Headed to the coats and the sweaters. Not much of anything that I needed except for like maybe 2 items that I found again off camera. I did try on one item that I ended up leaving behind. It was a long blazer, very beautiful. Unfortunately, I have something in my closet close to it, so I had to leave it behind. I did find another item, which you will see in the haul at the end. And then from here, we moved on to the shorts. Even though fall is here, I'm still looking for shorts like these right here. Call me old, but these are on my Pinterest, which is super, super funny. I've seen so many girls do so many different, ups and like just so many outfit ideas with this, which I thought it was adorable and I was super excited, as you can see, when I found it. I put it in the cart. Unfortunately, too small, so she had to stay behind. From here, we headed on to the skirts because there's some type of skirts, you can use for fall. Winter, I don't know, but for fall for sure. And then I came upon this skirt right here. Very different, very cute. I love the pattern and I love the buttons going down. It reminds me a lot of another skirt that I thrifted not too long ago that I will be fixing. So now I have another project that I can work on. I love the colors. Like I said, it reminded me a lot of fall for some reason. She's too big though. That's why we will be fixing her. She's an extra large and I tend to be a medium lately. So yeah, it's another project I'm going to add, but I'm okay with it because the more that I practice, the better I get. So more projects means, more time to practice what I enjoy doing. And I did come upon this skirt, but I wasn't a fan of the fabric, so I decided to leave it behind. If it's standing up, I was literally sweating so much in the fitting rooms. There's no AC and I had a few items to try on, but I did get a few goodies. I'm super excited I came to the Goodwill after all and not the Salvation, because I would have missed out on these goodies. I had to leave a few things behind, but I'm happy with the pieces I ended up leaving and I know I will be using them in the future. So yeah, let's go home and that way I can do a haul. I don't know if I'll do it today. I'll probably do it some other day because I need to go home and get some things done there. But yeah, let's head out. Okay, so we are home. I have the goodies. I actually got a lot more than I was expecting in clothes, but I'm super happy with my finds. I can't wait to show you. And I ended up picking 2 more portraits up, so I'm going to show you those first before we head to the clothing haul. So let's go ahead and get started. So these are the 2 frames that I ended up picking up. This is the medium sized one. I really love the detail on this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it this color, but I mainly liked it for the details. So if I decide to change the color, I'll probably do a rub and buff on this one. And then for the smaller one, it's right here, super adorable, really cute. I love the details on this frame. Love, love, love. I love the color. I love the hints of gold coming through. Really, really pretty. This one has the velvet backing. This one does not. This one was $2.99 and this one was only $1.99. So not bad for the frames. And yeah, these are definitely going to be really pretty on the wall once we get that art, that wall decorated. I cannot wait. I don't have enough to build a wall yet, and I want to play around because the size in one bathroom is smaller than the other, so I just want to see what fits better and what. So yeah, at least I have 2 more. Super excited. We're still collecting them. I wish I could find a lot of the round or the oval ones. Those are so hard to find, but I am not giving up. I want to go to like some flea markets and see if I can find anything there, but for the moment we're getting there. So for the first piece, it's this big oversized tee that I found. And as you guys know, I really wanted some oversized tees because I do work out in them. I just feel very comfortable. I had some smaller tees that I ended up cutting into crop tops. And with winter coming, my garage is gonna get really cold, so I need something to cover me up a little bit, even though like after I want to say like 10-15 minutes of working out, you start to sweat, you get sweaty, you just want to take everything off. But for the moment I do want to be covered up a little bit. So yeah, she is super soft. She's a 2XL. She's from the brand Adidas. Super happy with the color also, and yeah, very happy. It fits me all the way to my thighs. I love that. Even though I'm wearing shorts, you can't see them, but they're there. So yeah, super happy with this one. This one I found in the men's area because sometimes I do head over there to see if I find any like t-shirts or like button-ups. Sometimes I prefer the men's button-ups than the women's because the women's tend to be a little tighter in the arms and the men's just tend to be a little bit more loose, and it gives you more like wiggle room, you know, to play with. So yeah, I love it. So I love blazers, and you guys know I love blazers, and I found this really beautiful black DKNY blazer just right behind of some of the bigger jackets. It was like hidden in between, and I honestly had given up in the black jackets and all of that when I spotted this, and I mainly spotted it because of this little chain right here. And right away, I gravitated to it, and I'm happy it fits because it's one of the prettiest little blazers I have found. I just love, one, it fits my hands, but the little button detail right here when you're going to button it up cinches you in so nicely. I love how it creates the hourglass figure, as you can see with the jeans, and it has this little detail right here that I love. I'll try to get a close-up for you. So adorable, so adorable. It fits really nicely in the back. It creates that little right here. So cute. I cannot wait to create some, you know, looks with this blazer. I'm probably going to get it dry cleaned and then create some looks. But yes, it's in excellent condition, and I'm honestly not quite sure how much I paid. I keep telling you guys that. I forget to check my receipts sometimes. But I did not get anything on sale, just letting you guys know. Sometimes I don't go in looking for sales. If I like it, I will grab it because I know if I don't get it in that moment, if I go back, it will not be there. Even though at the moment I am having some remorse of leaving a piece behind. But I really had to debate with myself. I will be going back. If it's there, it's meant for me, I will pick it up. If it's not there, then it was not meant for me. And that is okay, because I do have something so close to it, but I had to. Anyways, moving on. Let's go to the next piece. So this one you guys saw while we were thrifting together, but I have been into this style of skirt lately. I just think it's really pretty and flowy, and it's like the way it fits on me when I find them in my size, they just tend to hug my curves really nicely. This one is a little big. It's actually a extra large, and I'm going to have to fix it, but I do have 2 more skirts that I need to fix, and this will be one of them. And yeah, I can actually literally just, hold on, let me put these right on in, and you can see like, that's how much bigger it is. So this is how much I will be removing from the skirt. Right now it has all this extra material. It's funny because, you know, I am not one to buy a lot of patterns, and the fact that this one even caught my attention, it's kind of funny because I was not expecting it, but I love buttons, and the way the buttons just flow so nicely right here, it's like all the way up now. I loved it. I thought it was so cute. The colors were different. They just spoke to me like fall colors, you know, the orange, the red, or is it yellow? The yellow and green. But yeah, super pretty. I love it. Can't wait to fix this so I can finally wear it around. I imagine it with some flip-flops or even some tennis shoes, you know, going out, getting something to eat, or just when you're doing some errands. Not bad, you know, super cute. I love it. So one of the items that I found as soon as I turned off my camera in the dresses is this overall right here. I had given up on overalls. I have tried many overalls on, and I get this huge wide gap back here. I don't know why, and I was just, you know, I finally gave up like I did with the pleated skirt. It's not for me, it's okay. And when I saw these, I was intrigued because as you can see, the holes and all that, I was like, you know what, let's try it on. Maybe it'll work. And I'm happy it did, because these are going to be my DIY overalls. These are not for going out. You guys know I've said it before. I wanted some that I can get dirty, and this is what's gonna happen to these. But let's go ahead and try it on so you guys can see them. So here are the overalls. I'm trying to step back so you can see, but they're super comfortable, and as you can see, they're not super tight. They are a little loose, and these do not have the big gap in the back. I've tried so many on and they have this huge gap right here. This one does not. Reason why I decided to pick her up. Even though I'm going to be using her for my projects when I'm doing stuff outside, I still wanted to be comfortable in it, and I didn't want it to be super tight. I have another pair of overalls that I do tend to wear out, and they're more like jeans. The bottom part are skinny jeans, and then the top part is very loose fitting. It's like, I don't know how to mention it, but I've worn them a few times and I love those, but these are so different. They're a lot, you know, wider and just loose fitting, which I love because I don't want to be tight when I'm working on a project, especially outside when I'm in the garage sometimes. So yeah, super happy I found these. They were like in the dress section that I was not expecting to find them there. So yeah, super happy about this one. For the next piece, it's this gorgeous dress right here from Fashion Nova, which I was not expecting to find. And like I said, as soon as I turned off the camera, I found it. It was super pretty. It just caught my attention because of all the sequin. And it's like a blue-black type of dress. Really pretty on screen. It might look black, but it's a little hints of blue in there. Very pretty with the crisscross detail in the back. I did get this one on, they gave me a discount because one of the straps is busted, and the girl was like, I will just ring it up like a regular dress since you have to fix it. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. So I only got this for $10, which I'm so happy about. And yeah, so let's go ahead and try this on so you can see it. So here is the dress. I am in love with the sequin dress, the strap. But I don't know about you, if you have a preference, but my preference of a slit on a dress or a skirt is on my left side. I just tend, when I pose, I tend to pose this way. And so when the slit is on this side, I love it. So the fact that the slit is right here is just amazing. But yeah, I love how it fits. It's really nice, just lays really nicely on the body, nothing too crazy. This is what the back looks like. Really cute, nothing crazy. Again, I'm thinking of removing actually some of the the straps, because there's so many, and when you're trying to put the dress on, you're just like trying to go through all of them. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is like two going this way and then one. I'm going to remove the second one, so it's only 1X instead of like 2 this way and 2 that way, so it's much easier to put on. But yeah, I love how it looks. I love how it feels. It's not itchy. I tried on a shirt that I think I showed you guys, and that thing was the most itchiest thing I have ever felt. They didn't have a second layer underneath, and this one does. So it's comfortable, it's not itchy, and even though you touch it, it doesn't poke you that bad. So I really like that. And for $10, not bad. Super happy I decided to get the dress. So that is it for the haul, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited with the pieces I ended up finding. Let me know which one was your favorite. Also, can you please let me know what you prefer better? Like me doing the haul standing, or me, you know, doing the haul sitting down over there by my sideboard and just showing you clips of the clothes. I like them both. I just want to know what you prefer. That way I can do it that way, because I do like this standing. That way I'm showing you guys stuff and I'm moving around. I just feel like more in tune connection, if you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, just let me know. I really want to know, you know, your ideas and what you guys prefer, so I can work that out. I'm trying to fix my phone, unfortunately, the connector to my mic, so I can connect my mic. It kind of like overheated, or like I went to charge my phone and it blew it up. So my phone works, but I can't connect anything to like the USB part or the port for the charging part. So unfortunately, I cannot connect my mic in it either. So yeah, so if you hear me talking to you guys, it's usually when my phone is flipped the other way where you're not seeing me, so I can get close to the mic to the phone so you can hear me when I'm talking. Because sometimes there's really loud music and that's why I have to do, you know, voiceovers. I wish I could talk to you guys more, but hopefully soon I can get that fixed and I can plug up my mic more. But yeah, that is it. Thank you guys again so much. I will see you guys in our next video. You guys take care. Bye.